welcome you to Boys SP, the channel that brings to you the latest news in the world of wrestling. If you are new to the channel, then consider subscribing and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you will be notified anytime we publish a new video. Without wasting much time, let's get into the details of the story. Randy Orton blindsided Drew McIntyre and proceeded to punt him 3 times through the night. As a result, Drew McIntyre was taken out on the Raw after SummerSlam. Randy Orton was therefore to battle Keith Lee at Payback 2020 instead of Drew McIntyre. The night after the injury, Drew McIntyre was still away from Raw and WWE arranged a small one-night battle to determine the challenger for the WWE title at Clash of Champions. Seth Rollins, Keith Lee and Randy Orton have already qualified. Randy Orton had a sneaky win to earn his rematch against Drew McIntyre. On the latest episode of Raw, Randy Orton wished that he could be handed the WWE title since every title must be defended at Clash of Champions 2020. It was then that an ambulance came in and WWE Champion Drew McIntyre made his return, attacking Randy Orton with powerful kicks and getting a measure of revenge. So the question that a lot of people are asking right now is Drew McIntyre fit to compete at Clash of Champions 2020? On the backstage after his attack and return, Drew McIntyre was asked by producer Adam Pearce, who told him that he still wasn't medically cleared to compete at Clash of Champions before respectfully asking him to leave the stage. Drew McIntyre willingly and peacefully left, but before leaving, he made the announcement vowing to defend his title at Clash of Champions 2020. It's going to be an interesting match, and for all we know, this could mark the end of Drew McIntyre's WWE title reign. Randy Orton has had the most amazing years of his WWE career in 2020, and we would not be surprised to see it all topped off with a WWE title win. Drew McIntyre vs Randy Orton is also rumored to headline Hell in a Cell 2020, which means that Clash of Champions would be a logical place to have a title change, and Hell in a Cell would likely mark the conclusion of the rivalry. In other news, Keith Lee has made a request to Drew McIntyre after WWE Raw. On tonight's edition of WWE Raw, Keith Lee took on WWE veteran Randy Orton in a singles contest. Things didn't end well for Orton, as Drew McIntyre appeared out of nowhere and hit him with the devastating and powerful kicks. Orton could be seen clutching his jaw when Drew was done with him and went backstage. On Raw Talk, Keith Lee had something to say about Drew McIntyre's interference, and he didn't look happy at all. Keith Lee is certainly not happy at what happened tonight on Raw. Randy Orton was defeated by Keith Lee at WWE Payback to a loud chorus of cheers, and there's no question that he has a bright future ahead of him in WWE. However, McIntyre came out and interfered during his match on Raw, and this is not the first time the WWE Champion has done it. A few weeks ago, he did the same on Lee's Raw debut as well. Keith Lee's words on Raw Talk were nothing but humility, but it would be interesting to see how McIntyre reacts to the same. These two behemoths are bound to collide sometime in the future, and tonight's promo gave us a hint of what could be in store for us when that eventually happens. In other news, Rey Mysterio's daughter tells how she felt after attacking Murphy with kendo sticks on Raw. The latest episode of Raw captured one of the greatest feel-good moments of the year as the Mysterio family punished Murphy in the main event of the show. Dominic faced Murphy in a street fight on Raw, and the young WWE superstar had his family at ringside. Rey Mysterio's daughter Alia, and wife Angie, got involved in the match as they unleashed a series of kendo stick strikes on Murphy. The Mysterio clan opened up on the eventful ending to Raw during a backstage segment following the episode. Rey Mysterio asked Angie to share her thoughts first, as she was affected the most by Seth Rollins and Murphy's attack on Dominic. Angie spoke in Spanish, and Rey Mysterio translated it by saying that she was in a lot of pain when she saw Dominic getting beaten up a few weeks back. This is what Rey Mysterio said, and I quote, I'm going to pass over the first few words to my wife because she was the one who was boiling when she saw Dominic get hit with kendo sticks by Seth and Murphy. So, I'm sure she felt some sort of satisfaction. She felt a lot of pain after she saw Dominic get beat up by kendo sticks by Seth and Murphy. So Murphy deserved what he got tonight. Hello friends, this is all I have for you and I will be back with more related stories. Thanks for watching.